Hey guys, this is Pharaoh 2091, and welcome back to Let's Play Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. Last time left off, you were doing what else? More investigating, and well, we came up with a bunch of evidence when we actually figured out that there's a connection between the Maractus Clinic and the murder in the park. And once we were there, we picked up a good chunk of evidence, and well, I'm actually going to go ahead and look more into that right now. At the clinic, we found out, we looked at the sandals, the lamp, the chart and the bullet. That's what we picked up. And remember how we were talking? We're trying to make a connection between the toe prints on the slippers, and see if we simply had to find another print on another shoe to figure out, like, oh, it's worn by the same person. So let's check if there's anything here. So these are cute women's sandals. So we can go ahead and see if there's another toe print or something. That's all fine. But as you can see from, if you zoom in, you definitely see there's a couple of prints right there. So we can easily just go ahead and try making a print of that. Hey, Apollo, you think this is a... This could be a toe print. Maybe we can get a print off of this. Let's try it out. Okay, so you know what to do, guys. Just sprinkle a little dust. You don't have to fill up the whole screen. I believe I already explained that before. So just really just do the middle. That should be it. But if you really want to do it all, then whatever. Just be safe. But there you go. It's easy like that. Hey, it worked. This looks like a big toe. But wait, I mean, it's great that we got the print, but is there such a thing as a list of toe prints? Good point. If there is, Detective Sky didn't give it to us, which means we can't match this print. This seems like a good time to ask a detective's advice. Yeah, good idea. However, what we want to do is go ahead and present these sandals, because we want to make a connection, right? We got toe prints from the sandals and the slippers, and to me, it looked like a same big toe print. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. Just I don't think it matters if we present the sandals or the slippers first, but whatever. Let's present the sandals. These sandals, that's quite a clear print there, a toe print. Too bad we don't know whose toe it is. Well, there is a way of finding out, of course. Wait, didn't we know? We've seen all this already. So, okay, if she's gonna tell us, like, oh, we just need another print from another, from another shoe, if it's gonna be the same, we can compare it. So now, this time we said no such luck before, but now we actually got two prints, so we're like, yep, we got one right here. I think I just might, actually. Really? I'm beginning to suspect something here. Is that the Sky? Can you compare the sample of this other print? And that would be the one that we found on the slipper. This pair of slippers, toe print and all. Oh, the print on these is nice and clear too. This makes our job easy. Can you analyze it for us? Of course. Hang on. Bingo! Gosh, I'm good. Hey, we were the ones who found the prints. A perfect match. The same person wore these sandals and slippers. I was afraid of that. All you have to do is find out who these sandals belong to. Or do you already know? I can't say. Not yet. Well, that's one big step closer to the truth. Now, I'm sure you guys are wondering, or might have an idea already who it might be. But, yeah, I'm not going to say anything. So let's go ahead and move out of here, because I think that's all we can do for now. You know what? Let's go ahead and talk with, what's his name? What the hell's the guy's name? Walkie, because, maybe he can tell us something about Alita more. I mean, he failed to tell us, hey, you know what? She was working at the Maractus Clinic. Maybe that's how they met? Don't cry, Angel. Daddy's back, and Daddy's... Oh, you again. Do you always announce your entrances like that? Man, my old man, Man! Now I'm all in a funk, and it's all his fault. One can only assume that his father tried to teach him a lesson. And failed, clearly. You two got your work cut out for you, straight up. Of course, I don't care if they lock me up. I'm ready to go. Some days I wonder why I do what I do. I'm sure a lot of lawyers think like that. So let's go ahead and try talking a little bit. Oh, yeah, let's talk more about that. Hey, man, you won't see me bugging about one of the two guilty charges. But what if you're found guilty of murder? Hey, it's all experience, you feel me, shorty? Like a badge of honor. They don't give the death penalty, do they? You didn't really do it, did you? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. If I learned one thing today, it's that silence speaks louder than words. Definitely. Man, my old man's whack. Disappointing, that's what he is. I heard he wants to leave the mob? Over my dead body? I spent my life trying to keep it real, being an OG, never stepping down. Now my old man wants to go soft? Fine, let him. Just leave me out of it. The day I get out of this clink, that's the day Alita and I start the next generation of the Kataki family. Please don't talk as though it's assumed you're going to jail. For my sake. Definitely. So, although I don't want to do this, I got an idea who the hell these sandals may belong to, and I was wondering, maybe Walkie would know where they're from? Walkie, you don't happen to recognize these, do you? Hey, sure I do! I was the one who bought them for her. For Alita? Yeah, her birthday present. She's got mad little feet. Man, so cute, man. So these sandals are hers. Yeah, kinda had a feeling. What's up with the funky vibes? So they are Alita's. Okay. Now we gotta figure out why the hell were they in the Maractus Clinic, and why the hell she was wearing those slippers that were in the park. It makes you kind of think now. And one more thing before we go. What about this chart? He never told us something about the nurse is actually Alita. Huh? What's that? Some kind of x-ray? Wait. That's right, Walkie. It's yours. Hey, look, I don't smoke or nothing. I'll live long, right? I don't think he gets it, Apollo. Take a closer look. Here, in particular. Where it says nurse. It's signed Alita. Huh. You lawyers do your homework. So you met Alita when you... Yeah, I met her at the clinic. So? Could you tell us a little bit more about the circumstances of your meeting? Fine, fine. I'll tell you how we met if you want to know that bad. Definitely I need to know that bad. I need to find any information at all. About half a year ago, I was shot during a little turf war of another family. I was ready to die, sure. But they came in and got me, hauled me off to the docks. To Maractus Clinic? That's where I met her. My fallen angel. You mean Alita. She was scared of me at first, turns out. But you know what they say. The bad guy always gets the ladies. Did they really say that? Is that why I'm having kind of not the greatest luck at finding love? No, I don't mean to say that. I can find it. Well, here and there. How about that? I don't know. I'll shut up now. I don't feel like getting into my damn personal or love life to you guys. Right. She was done with that clinic anyhow. So I was like, I'll take you on, woman. Straight gangster style. Or Gangnam style. Oh, God, I made a joke. Okay, never mind. Guess what she said? What did she say? Come on, give it some thought. She said it real quiet like in the download. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave if you'll marry me. So, that was the proposal? You know it. An oath of love right there in the hospital room. Just like that, the op was done and we were out of there. See you later. Bye. About that op. Yeah, it didn't go so well after all, did it? I know about the report. I know it's still in me. Yeah. This health checkup was the boss's idea, you said? Yeah, can you imagine? What's the point of living healthy when you're a G, you know what I'm saying? But didn't you learn about the pull at that checkup? Yeah, that's what I knew about that doctor who had to pay. I figured I had to get that cap pulled after I got my revenge. And hey, I'm still living large now, aren't I? Incidentally, had you ever had a health checkup before? Nah, my old man suddenly gets this idea when we all gotta get checkups. Guess he's getting old. Older, I mean. I guess so. Well, okay. I think that's all we're gonna get out of him from now. So, Actually, I want to check if Mr. Aldoon is back. I mean, I know he was gone, because I really need him to look at that chart, being considering he was a surgeon before. Mr. Aldoon, we've been looking all over for you. What's the matter, Trucy Doll? Apollo, show what we found. Nothing like expert advice. I suppose he is a doctor still. He's sad. Mr. Aldoon, is everything okay? I'm just so happy. I just thought my doctor days were gone for good. Mr. Aldoon, I feel bad. Maybe you should become a doctor again. Be a doctor and a chef. I'm sure they can do that, right? Well, here, I need you to take a look at these charts for us. Mr. Aldoon, could you take a look at this? Medical chart? Hey, you shouldn't go around taking these from clinics. Why the sudden silence, Mr. Aldoon? What? What's going on here? That's what we want to know. That chart belongs to my client. He's on trial on suspicion of murder. On trial? That's crazy. You can't put him on trial. He's ABD. ABD? All but dead. He's knocking at the pearly gates and someone's about to answer. Can you tell us why? Can you? He took it off! Finally! So as you can see, it really was a freaking bowl of ramen or noodles on his head. Why? I don't know. Well, permit me to speak as a surgeon. You listen up good now, son. No way. It's like he's a completely different person. Well, I guess he kinda is. Okay, talk like a surgeon then. Well, according to this chart, this Waki-Kataki feller's not doing so well. He's got a bullet right up in the side of his heart. That's right. Yeah, but this chart talks about the post-op. In other words, the operation is already finished. But you can still see that bullet stuck in there. Why would it still be in there after an operation to remove it? Well, about the only reason I can think of is it was too tricky to operate on. What? That bullet's snug as a bug there next to our aorta, which is connected to the heart. Heck, even that scrap of metal is just surrounded by blood vessels. Kind of a miracle. 2 millimeters to either side, then there'll be some serious bleeding going on in there. Not something your average doc will be eager to fiddle with. You mean? It took a miracle to get that bullet stuck where it is. It'd take enough more than a miracle to take it out. I'd take a magician. I'm only up to making rapids disappear. I haven't learned bullets yet. Of course, with the heart pumping and lungs working, that bullet's on the move. I'd give him another half a year tops. But Waka's operation was already a half year ago. That's why I'm saying you're out of time. This kid shouldn't be on trial. He should be at an operating table. Great. Just great. That ain't good. How could Dr. Maractus do such a terrible thing? How could he just leave that bullet in there? I got a pretty good idea of how he felt. In an emergency operation, he's got the kid's chest open on a table. Then he finds that bullet. That's desperate. That's despair right there, Trucy Doll. Cold despair. Despair? But the only thing he could do is sew the boy back up. He wasn't exactly in a situation to go admitting he couldn't take it out. The Katakis. You bet. This kid's their only son, I hear. So he skips the operation and Waki's back on the street living his life. Of course, it's only a matter of time before his heart hemorrhages and he drops cold. How awful. And which doctor would they take him to? Maractus. He's got enough ties to them, he could probably cover up the truth of what had really happened. That's just horrible. He left Waki to die. There's a darkness in this world, Trucy Doll. Waiting. Hungry. Compared to it, these gang turf wars are like kids' games. When you're up against real evil, well, it don't matter if you're weak or strong. It'll take you all the same. You were a surgeon, right, Mr. Aldoon? You could operate on Waki, couldn't you? I wish. What? I'm afraid there ain't nobody in the country that could. Maybe not even in the world. So Waki... He's real lucky to be alive even now. No! There's one problem. Apollo? This chart? Look at the nurse section. Alita. That's right! This operation was how they met! Yeah, the problem is she knew. She knew about Walkie's condition, guaranteed. Why didn't she ever tell him? It doesn't make any sense. If she knew her patient was in serious danger, you'd think she'd want to get that second operation before getting engaged. What was she thinking? Apollo? What were you thinking, Alita? Just exactly what was she thinking? I think there's a lot more going on here that's simply not being told. And I wonder what it could be. Well, we'll figure it out next time, guys. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney. I'll see you guys later.